With the exponential growth in the population of the world, there is a huge need actually to increase the yield of crops over 70% in the next 30 years, and that's to feed all these people. The solution for this is to increase the yield of the crops and also to give the crops the option of growing in marginal areas, to access more land, more water. We can also breed crops to be more tolerant to salinity, for also to marginal water, to grey water, to even seawater, and that can give us more options to feed the growing populations for the next 30 years. The wild species of tomatoes, they have genes that are resistant and tolerant to biotic and abiotic stresses, beside also to some very important quality attributes. This is one of the wild species that is resistant to insects. It has a special texture and trichomes on the surface, and that gives it actually the right chemistry and biochemistry to resist the insects. We can use these species in our breeding program to incorporate those genes in the cultivated tomatoes so that we can get cultivated tomatoes that has resistance to these diseases. This is actually one of the important things if we are considering integrated pest management as a cultural strategy for growers, because growing resistant varieties can eliminate the usage of chemicals in the farms, as well as saving money and saving efforts, and that's also very, very important for the environment. To have a sustainable environment, sustainable farming, we have to consider the cultural practices, and breeding for disease resistance is one of the important strategies that we can use.
We've looked at a whole range of plant breeding techniques, from the simple things like mass selection and cross-pollination to a range of high-tech options, things like embryo culture, tissue culture and genetic analysis. But they're all tools to achieve one end result, and that is to produce better plants for the future. Farmers of today have all sorts of options, new varieties that taste better, can be grown with less inputs, less water, fertiliser and energy, and that's truly about creating a sustainable future for the human population.